Yeah, see, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, well,
That's why. That's part of why Brock went on that fucking tear as being unbeatable because in his contract he
Well,
wanted to be.
you're gonna can't take that one on
What?
speculation.
what was that?
They're gonna say that that was in his contract. I'm gonna need proof.
I'm not saying it was in this contract. I'm just saying I would. It wouldn't surprise me if he had added that. Like it. I'm not saying for sure that it was. I'm just saying if that had been part of his contract, it wouldn't have surprised me because he put down some very big names in the process. I don't know if that was just the way Vince wanted him booked or what.
I mean, honestly, it's the only way you book. You have to book Brock super strong because he's the only guy in that locker room that can legitimately beat the shit out of anybody else in that locker room.
But yeah, me and my friend Tyler were talking. You put, in the ring, there's a lot of guys that could probably go toe to toe with Lesnar, and when it's scripted, you put any of the guys in WWE in a fist fight with Brock Lesnar, he wins every time.
I mean, we've seen it happen. Strowman was working too fast and working real loose, and
It,
he caught Brock, and Brock fucking dropped him.
yep. He fucking hit Lesnar in the head with a knee a little bit too hard. Lesnar pulled his glove off and gave fucking Strowman a haymaker to the face.
Yeah, side of the head. Could have killed him. He punched him in the fucking temple.
I know. Brock laid that motherfucker. Brock was pissed, dude.
Listen, it makes
Brock
as
was pissed on that.
listen, it makes as much sense as MJF kicking a legless wrestler.
You know what, though,
if
man?
you're
That's just heat to MJF. It makes as much sense as Darby Allin being world champion.
yeah.
We'll get to that. It's a bigger beatdown than the New York Knicks right now.
Oh, and I just want to say the best match of WrestleMania, which night 2 was a banger from start to finish. There was not a bad match night 2. CM Punk and Roman Reigns put on a fucking clinic, dude.
That was a clinic in storytelling more than anything.
I mean, the match itself was badass too, though, dude.
But
Yeah, it was a fucking clinic. It was a clinic in ring psychology. It was a clinic in storytelling and match building. Like that match had everything that a 5-star classic should have.
Oh yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
But listen, if you want to go and listen to what myself and Ryan have to say about it, go check out last week's show. Because we went deep into it. But with that being said,
I was about to say, James wasn't last week, so just give us your overall rating. A, B, C, what?
Night 1 C plus, night 2 A minus.
All right, cool.
So we all gave it a B, and this is why we can have nice things, right?
That's right.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Is Why You Can't Have Nice Things. I'm your host, Ronnie, and with me, as always,
Captain Stuntcock.
Cock. Repairman, man.
Powder Toast Man.
Pigs in space.
And finally crawling out of his crypt.
Lieutenant Commander Twinkie Tits.
You need to make that your official.
That needs to be a fucking Twitter handle.
I see Twitter handle. I see T-shirts. This is merchandisable.
Stuntcock. Hey, how you doing?
Ricky.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? So apparently, the activities lady at my work found out.
Oh, really?
So if you're listening, hello, Stephanie. And she looked at me at work, today?" And she says, "Hey, how you doing?" And just the way she said it,
Hi, how you doing?
I knew that she had found the show. And she knows.
And this is why we can't have nice things. But no, on today's show, we will dive into if you are new to the show, welcome. We are a pop culture, sports-ish podcast. We're a dumpster fire. That's what we are. We're a dumpster fire.
We are the dumpster fire that is the world you see around you.
And on today's show, we dive into pro wrestling with the bus flip, as well as a rant maybe here and there, because God forbid. College basketball needs to shut itself down, and the Kentucky Derby's this week. Not a big deal.
I love the ponies.
But with that being said, boys, where do we want to begin? Movies like normal?
Let's start with the bus flip. Actually, that was pretty big news.
All right. Well, we have our official releases, and I've stolen the term bus flip because this is where everybody leaves and tries to reinvent themselves, I guess you could say.
I mean, that's the best way to put it. They try to remarket their gimmick.
So I'm going to save one tag team in here for last, but I will read the releases as of April 24th, as of beginning of last week. Dante Chen, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Andre Chase, Bo Dallas, Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Apollo Crews, Kyrie, Santos Escobar, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, and Ryan's Motor City Machine Guns. I bring up the Motor City.
MCMG release is bullshit.
I'm gonna keep myself reserved as we run through each one.
Well, the reason I brought up Machete.
That is the correct.
Machete
right
Machine Guns. Yes, Machete Guns. Is a video that popped up of Alex Shelley signing a figure with a Sharpie and pretty much looking like he saw, a casket.
He didn't want to sign. He even said he didn't want to sign it. It was their official Mattel WWE action figure.
Yeah.
It was probably, a couple days after they found out they were going to be released. It was one of their last WWE appearances.
It was at WWE World.
It was at WWE World. And he legitimately looked like fucking... It was a bother to him to sign this for a fan who paid their money to come to WWE World.
Now that...
And have this little punk ass sign their action figure, but because they're not renewing his contract and they're letting him go, he's gonna be like, I don't even really want to sign this. Who fucking cares, dude? You got paid to sit there and put your fucking signature on shit. So sit there and put your fucking signature on shit.
Who pissed in your cornflakes?
Who, me?
No, his.
Yeah, I saw the fan tweeted out about him being kind of pissy during the autograph signing, and it's like Ryan just said, he was getting paid that day to do nothing but sit on his ass and autograph shit.
Okay, okay. Now, this is on a smaller scale. I want your guys' opinion on this, and Ryan, I want yours. If you're ex-WWE and you're on the convention trail, and you look the same way Alex Shelley did, would you be pissed off?
No, because that's the product that put me in front of fucking more eyes than any time else in my life. So they didn't re-sign me. That shit happens. It's called business.
So I'll give you an example of a guy who goes to signings, signs everything, but has resting asshole, is a fucking resting bitch face the entire time. Does not want to be there, does not fucking want to do anything.
Who's that?
Brodus Clay.
He's got a much brighter political career right now.
But this is right when the Funkasaurus gimmick ended. Right when he got released. He's at a regular convention. I'll give the exact, it's Legends of the Ring out here in New Jersey. He refused to take photos, and so this is, first off, this is what I saw him do with kids. He never stood up, never took his headphones off, never smiled, and just kind of like was just didn't want to be there.
What an asshole.
Yeah, like I said, if this was even though they paid, if this was a guy or like an adult, I'd be like, listen, they paid, you should at least smile. Take the fucking headphones off. He was doing this with kids. Like that to me is he did not want to be there.
I'm just gonna say this, and if somebody fucking forwards it to him, whatever, I fucking stand on this 10 toes down. At that point, dude, whether you want to be there or not, it doesn't matter. You got paid to do a job, do your fucking job, and quit being a bitch.
You got paid to come in, they paid your stuff, and you were keeping all the money from... You were keeping part of the money of the vendor. I think at that time it was like... I think his fee was like $1,000, and he got 10% of all signings.
That's a pretty good gig.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could be off, but like.
Let me just clarify, man. Nothing against Brodus Clay. I was not originally a fan of the Funkasaurus gimmick. He won me over with it, just because of his dedication. But like and what we're talking about, like, that's a dickhead move.
Right. That's a human thing. That's not a business thing. That's a human being thing.
Yeah, like, those people paid to see you, man. Like, without those people, you wouldn't even be sitting at that desk.
And like I said, if it was an adult and he didn't smile and he kind of just was that mean, like, trying that mean asshole face, all right, fine, I can buy that. Like, it's an adult. But with kids, like, they're your bread and butter.
They really are. As I say, as I'm sitting here painting Rhinar War Crate figures.
Like, that's where I had the issue with it, because we literally saw him at his table not smiling with two kids that, like, now they're older, but we knew them when they were little. Like, we literally were there when this happened. And it took every, like, here's a funny one. Kevin Nash never stood up to take photos with anyone.
Well, no, it's because he's fucking 7 feet tall.
Exactly. That's like the different. That's when it's different. Like, if someone's fucking 7 foot tall, they have the right to stay seated in a seat, not have to stand.
They're staying seated for you so you can get your picture and fucking not have them having to be standing and zoomed all the way the fuck out.
Yeah. Like, that's a little different.
Yes. Concurred.
I think there were so many other ways of handling that, and he fucking did a terrible job. And that's the same thing, but to dial it back, that goes the same thing with Alex Shelley. Like, listen, you were paid to be there. You can have resting bitch face, but nut the fuck up, put a smile on that face, and sign those fucking things.
There's another person that's like that, and you'd never guess it if you really think about it. And that's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Nope.
I was about to say,
nope.
motherfucker, you better than me.
Hacksaw is not like that, because I actually have had him at a table multiple times. He is.
I have too. I've got a signed 2x4 from him.
No, I've worked with Hacksaw. Like, it's you might have caught him on a bad day, because he's not an asshole.
He acted like one that day.
Here's the thing. Here's the other thing, too, that I don't think people understand. How often do you think he gets asked the dumbest fucking questions in the world? After a while, you would think that, like, that would
Are you insinuating James asked him a dumb question?
No, not him. I'm just saying in general. Oh, he had a bad day. How many times do you think he's been asked a dumb question and then all of a sudden...
James, did you ask him a dumb question?
I don't know. I just literally walked up to him and I said, "Hey, Mr. Duggan, it's nice to meet you. I'm a big fan," and he just ignored me.
I mean, no offense, brother, but I'd ignore you too.
That's not an asshole move. An asshole move is Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Roberts, a fan wanting a photo with Jake the Snake, and Jake the Snake looking at him and going, "No, you got to go inside and pay for it."
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Okay, there, Shuli.
No, it's Shmooly.
Oy vey.
But no, like, I understand, he didn't want anybody up to him. But dude, you got to think, when I met him, I was like 24. So I mean, I was still young, I was excited to meet somebody that I'd grown up watching, and he just, did not care. Now, like when the camera was in his face and he was being recorded, his whole attitude changed. But
Oh yeah. At that point, your attitude has to change.
Now one guy that really was cool from the get-go was former Nexus member Michael Tarver. I met him at the same show, different event, but same show. If you know what I'm saying. And dude, he was so cool.
That wannabe male stripper.
Dude, he was cool though. Like, he talked to us. He asked us what our favorite Nexus moments were. He asked us what our favorite, moment of his in WWE was. Like,
that's cool.
But
he was still like he was humble.
Yeah.
And what's so bad? We asked him, did he prefer Punk or Wade Barrett being in charge of the Nexus? He said Punk. He said he didn't like the way Barrett managed because at the time, he said Barrett was very cocky off and on screen, so he really didn't care for him.
All right, that's juicy. I'll take that.
But
I'm gonna mute myself here for a second.
But like,
get started.
Yeah. Then I mean, you look at things like Zelina Vega, Aleister Black, and the Wyatt Six. That to me is the shocking ones, because like you had an idea that you didn't know what to do with for both of them, and just fucking gave up.
See, me and my friends talk about this a lot. Where they messed up with Zelina and Aleister is after they let go of Karrion Kross and Scarlett, Zelina and Aleister pretty much started doing the exact same gimmick.
They didn't start doing the same gimmick. They were given a similar gimmick. They don't get to make those.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, there were way too many similarities with it. Like, granted, it was work when Karrion did it. People loved it. Like, people are still mad that Karrion Kross got released
because they would have never let him be Killer Kross.
No,
and that's what he needed to get that over.
And that was what he needed to be over. He needed to be Killer Kross, and they would have never allowed him.
Yeah.
It sucks because Killer Kross in WWE would have been fucking awesome.
Killer Kross would never fit the WWE brand.
No, it wouldn't. It would be a cool idea, the cool concept, but it would never fit. That character does not work.
Correct.
Now, the character that he had back on the Indies, the Natural Born Killer look, that was great for the Indies because it was something that you had to go see for yourself.
Right.
On WWE, like, even if he did the same shit on AEW, it's not going to look right because, or he goes to any other promotion, it's going to look fucked up because every week it's not new anymore.
Small fire.
Now, I did see an interview with Cross. He didn't come out and just straight say it, but he suggested that him and Scarlett ask for their release because he did not like just sitting on the bench collecting a paycheck. He actually wanted to earn his money, and WWE just didn't have anything for him.
Well, yeah, I mean, the dude's from Vegas but moved out to New York. He's got the fucking Northeast base tapped into. He can make more money in a year running indie shows and doing merch tables than he can in WWE right now.
Yeah. But no, but with the Wyatt Six, dude, the writing was on the wall because all they have had the Wyatt Six doing for the last 2 months is feuding with the MFTs over the Lantern. It was getting boring very quickly.
Yeah, there was some meat there, but there was meat there, but you couldn't do anything due to the fact that what were you doing with Nikki Cross?
In my opinion,
Go ahead.
the biggest problem with the Wyatt Six storyline is the story itself. There was only one person that's able to tell a Bray Wyatt story,
Yeah.
and that person was.
Oh, we lost you. I think we might have lost Ryan. He was pretty much what he was saying is the only one that can tell a Bray Wyatt story is Bray Wyatt, and he's dead.
Yeah. That's where it failed because they tried so hard to let Bo replicate his brother, and Bo's just not as good as Bray in storytelling.
But it didn't fail. It was never what it wanted to be. It never failed because it never got off the ground.
Right, because the story wasn't the right story. WWE cannot write a Bray Wyatt story.
And I guarantee you, Bo was not happy because Bo was supposedly given creative control to finish. No, but I'm saying he was apparently, according to rumors, it was given creative control to tell what his brother wanted to tell. Yeah, that went out the fucking window real quick.
But how does he know the story Bray wanted to tell? He's not Bray.
No, I think also Bray wanted to tell a whole lot of different stories when he was doing the Wyatts with Brody and Rowan.
No.
Oh no, I'm saying he wanted to do. He probably wanted to do something different than the Waylon Mercy gimmicks.
And yeah, but again, like, it would have failed because the Wyatts are a Bray Wyatt story, not a Bo Wyatt.
No. I'm saying when Bray was alive, like, he wanted something different than the Waylon Mercy type character that he gave us now. He wanted to do something different with different people, and we didn't get it. We're never going to get it. because yeah.
Well, the problem is Bray was, there was rumors that he was hard to work with because he always was trying to change things last minute and he always had different ideas. But Bray, when they did go with his ideas, it took off because like when they did the whole Fiend thing, at first everyone loved the Fiend. Like
All
I know I
geniuses are
did.
control freaks. All geniuses are control freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
We
That's
got more people to talk about. We got more people to talk about in this bus flip
yep.
and the Wyatt thing.
Well, we already talked about Zelina and Black. We already talked Santo Escobar. No biggie. He's gonna go to AAA or CMLL.
Yeah. The rest of the guys that were released, I really don't care about.
Right. Let me get to the. I'll get to her last. The only other one, Dante Chen. Who cares? Andre Chase. Maybe he'll team back up with his brother in Ring of Honor. Bye. But the big one that I know Ryan wants to talk about is Kairi.
Yeah, that one was a shock to me.
Kairi Sane getting released. You want mine or you want? Because I'll say right now, I'll start this. Kairi Sane getting released. It is what it is. Apparently, she wanted to release. She's back in Japan. Cool, great, grand, whatever. The internet needs to shut the fuck up about it.
Internet needs to shut the fuck up, period, because Kairi did not ask for her release. She was not fired. She hinted to management that she wanted to go home to Japan and her husband, so they did not renew her contract.
Yep.
That's business.
Now, me and you have talked about that, and the people online saying, oh, well, she didn't get a proper storyline ending.
Oh, that's the nature of the business. You don't always get the final hurrah that you want.
But don't always get closure, and I've said it 100 times on this show. You don't always get closure in wrestling because pro wrestling doesn't owe you shit.
But, Rye, I did tell you this. They did give us a closure on the storyline. No one wants to talk about that. They did end the storyline.
Asuka bullied Kairi out of WWE.
Yep.
But that's not the storyline they're going with. That's not the storyline that we have to acknowledge. That's speculative. We're speculating that's what they're going to go with, but they haven't said anything about it.
Well, Kairi being gone, Asuka making it look like she's upset that her friend's gone, which she is, but there's ways they can go.
I'm surprised Kairi came back from her first retirement anyway.
Well, she was in Japan. She was working Japan and New Japan for the 6 months when she was gone.
Yeah.
But
like the fucking mouth breathing fucking basement dweller fucking mom give me a hot pocket while I shit my pants nerds. Like,
meh, hot pocket.
They're the chance. We want Kairi. Bring back Kairi. We're gonna do what we did with R-Truth. You fucking retards have never done anything. Like take a shower or put on fucking deodorant. You guys did jack shit. You had absolutely nothing to do with R-Truth being brought back because he was never fired. He just never went to management to re-sign. And management was waiting on him. That was a fucking misunderstanding. And then, as far as fucking, you're not going to fucking get anything. She wanted to go home. Put your weird fucking shaped dicks away and fuck off.
Okay, then.
only reason they want her back is because they fucking jerk off to her.
Yeah,
I guarantee you none of these motherfuckers can even. I guarantee you none of them motherfuckers can even tell you what her finisher is. Or what her fucking
The
gimmick
insane
is.
elbow. She was a pirate princess.
that's not what he's getting at.
Oh, I know. I'm just, dude. I'm mildly autistic. It's just popping in my head as he's saying, but I know what he's saying. But yeah, I mean,
Like, for
at the
real,
end of the,
fuck those. Fuck them. They're idiots.
my problem is, you got some of these quote unquote fans who think that these wrestlers are not allowed to have a life outside of the ring. Like they want them to just perform night in, night out. Kyrie has been on the road almost nonstop since at least last WrestleMania. Like she has got no time, so I can understand her wanting to go home and be with her family. Like, because I mean, she's been on Raw every week, and the thing is, they really didn't have anything for her other than just being bossed around by Asuka. So I mean,
Well, there's also the fact that like she's here on a work visa. She is not a U.S. citizen. So when they're not using her, she just sits around. She can't even fucking go home to her family. She's got to just
Yeah.
fucking sit around.
Yeah, no, it's just. Is anyone really surprised that the fucking neckbeards that fucking jerk off to her photos of from over Japan won her back? Which I think the neckbeards aren't realizing. Hey, you want more of those interesting photo shoots? She's back in Japan. You're gonna get them.
I could see her going back to Stardom.
Oh, easily. I think her fucking boyfriend or husband runs it now.
Right. That's why I said I could see her going back to Stardom. What else we?
That's really it for the bus flip. Those are the big names. There's rumors that Shinsuke and Bailey are the next on the chopping block.
I would hate both of those to get cut, especially Bailey.
No, not at all. I would love to see Shinsuke get cut because Shinsuke is only on a 1 year left in his contract and he's going to leave anyway. So all he's going to do is retire and surf. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then we had a big debut last week, so it's not all bad. Or just a few days ago, actually.
And who do you consider the big debut?
Well, okay, he may not be big, but he was much anticipated. Evil.
I got a bigger main roster debut than Evil.
Who?
Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry
Yeah.
officially on Raw. That's big.
I loved his concert. Can we fire Logan Paul?
So, all right. So Shiro Watanabe, a.k.a. Evil, is on NXT. Cool. I'm going to say this and be nice about it because I actually know who he is. But how many people actually know who the fuck Evil is?
Nobody before NXT this week.
So how was he a big debut?
In upper management's eyes, he was a big debut.
No, if he was a big debut, he would have showed up on Raw.
I don't know about that because upper management eyes, a big debut is somebody that gets a huge star pop like Tenna got or like Danhausen got on Raw after Elimination Chamber. He got a really shitty star pop whenever he debuted.
From what I understand, though, I don't know if it's true, but from what I'm understanding, Evil actually wanted to go to NXT because he wanted to get acclimated to how WWE does things before his main roster debut.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to work a WWE style match. has nothing to do with him wanting to go there. Yeah, they were going to put him there no matter what because he doesn't know how to work the hard cam. Because in New Japan, they're not hard cam working. They're working the crowd. There's a difference. WWE works the audience. Or WWE works the audience at home. New Japan actually works the audience. So, I mean, take that for what it is. And go from there. Because that's really it for the bus flips and shit like that. We're still getting that fucking war movie. God damn it. Who the fuck cares? There wasn't a lot of movie news. I mean, the only other movie news that I got is, Ryan, did you see the trailer for the new Jackass? Or Open to the Field. Did anyone see the new trailer for Jackass?
Yes, I saw the trailer for the last Jack. And I'm already seeing dumb nut motherfuckers online being like, it's not Jackass, it's not Bam. Hashtag people and Bam. Watch the trailer, you dumb fuck. He's in it.
So, you want to know... You want to know my issue? Is they're kind of making the last movie a half a movie. Because it looks like they're going to roll back some of the shit from the original film and just do a couple clip shows.
I've seen that they're going to redo some of their biggest hits from Jackass history.
I hope they do.
I totally look for poor Danger Aaron Falls to be completely annihilated. Like cup test with an M80 or some shit.
Danger Aaron gets the cup test again. We get another cup test. We get the poo cocktail.
I'm sure we're going to see Pontius the stick involved at some point.
Yep.
Davies is going to take a shit.
They had the new guy, Poopy, end up with a taser on his dick.
Yes. Poopy gets his dick taser. Because, I mean, I know whenever I get around with my friends that there's a taser, we don't play taser tag. We play let me shock your dick and balls.
Welcome to the world of Jackass.
We have a fourth special guest for the time being, my, well, he's just as much of a degenerate as I am, cousin.
But, no, like, in all honesty, we're getting Jackass great, but, oh, it's not Jackass without Bam. Bam's in it. Like, the first thing they wanted to do was to make sure Bam was clean. He had to get a drug test. Passed it.
Right. The only person that will not be in this movie is the only person that hasn't been in a Jackass movie since Jackass 2. Ryan Dunn.
There will be clips of him. He will not actually be in it, though, if that makes sense.
I doubt they're going to put clips of him.
No, they're going to put clips with it. He's already in. He's in the trailer.
Yeah, because they're going to redo some, but they might put clips of him in.
That's what I mean. They've already showed him in the trailer. They're going to put.
If they redo any of the random hero stunts with Poopy or Eric Andre or something, yeah.
Yeah, like they're gonna show Dunn. Like that was the big thing about 3 was, or 3.5 was a tribute to Dunn pretty much. So they're gonna still keep Dunn in this, but the fact that Bam is back is kind of a good thing. And boy, do these fucking stunts look like they're going full tilt for this.
Excited for it. I mean, I've seen all the Jackass movies in theaters. So.
Yep. Uh, in TV news, right? It's official. Paramount looks like it's going to be owning Warner Brothers. The stockholders have officially pushed it through.
All right, Paramount Plus is about to be beefed up with the WB library.
And apparently now the next thing that they're looking at is they're making sure that Paramount is one step closer to owning, in video game and franchise form, Batman, the Harry Potter games, and Mortal Kombat.
Dude, I love that Hogwarts Legacy game. It was amazing.
The fact that Mortal Kombat, Potter, and the new Batman, which we're gonna get probably gonna get another Arkham style game soon down the road. The fact that we're one step closer away from those to be by Paramount, yeah, I'm in.
The new Arkham game, man. Arkham Knight was fucking dope.
Yeah.
But for the love of God, give us some Batman the Animated Series shit in there.
Yes. Give me a game where I'm playing through Batman the Animated Series, but with the Arkham fight style.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah. What is it? Okay, we got some shit when it comes to the Blu-ray boxes. I'm not gonna dive into that. There's a Rambo one, which is kind of cool, but Michael Jackson ended up taking the top spot for I was about to say Moonwalker for Michael.
I had no doubt that movie was going to open big.
So apparently, though, from people that have seen it, they cut a lot out.
I'm sure they did. I'll be back momentarily, John.
All right. So while he's gone, we will do some sports news that I know Ryan wants nothing to do with. And that's got to be the fact
Sounds
that
good to me.
the NCAA has officially announced that they are pushing for the NCAA tournament to go to 76 teams.
Ooh. Oh, there was some sports news while we were discussing wrestling. The New York Knicks set a franchise record for points in a playoff game.
Yeah, that game was such a blowout. That's not even news to talk about. Like, that game was freaking over. I brought that up at the beginning of the show. It was a grape.
Yeah, 51-point beatdown.
Yeah, the Knicks advance. It looks like Boston's about to go to a game 7. Which is great for every fucking Knick fan, because then we don't have to deal with the fucking don't have to deal with the goddamn Celtics. Oh, excuse me. 76 teams though. The NCAA playoff is going to go to 76 teams.
That's too many, dude. That's way too many.
No, I mean, listen, I've been on here saying they need to go to 96. Because it's so much easier. It's literally one extra weekend that you have to add in. And it's not going to hurt anybody. You literally take the 32 teams that are outside from the seeds 9 to 16, and everyone from 9 to 16 has to play themselves in. They all have a play-in game per se. if you have the top, if you have the 1 through 8 in anything, then you have a bye. It's just a bye. You have a single round bye. It's not hard.
That is true.
It's not hard. That's the easiest fucking thing you could ever do, but they already fucked that up by making it 76. Which means that they're just gonna put in fucking guys from they're just gonna put in teams that that no one cares about. Meanwhile, you have the women's basketball team expanding to 76, which, why? That's one it's like, why? That one makes no sense to me. Because women's basketball, women's college ball is so condensed. Like, it's usually 4 or 5 teams that play the best. Oh, shit. But I'll wait for Ryan for the Derby. But we're getting into the nitty gritty for everything. There wasn't really a lot of news this week.
No.
There wasn't. I mean, we're getting some interesting stuff, but like you said, even before, PlayStation's doing their shit. Xbox is really starting to dig in, and everything's starting to get more expensive.
Yeah.
Why? What? I don't understand this. So why are we, I stand by it while we're waiting for Ryan. Why the hell are we getting this fucking movie? Why are we getting a Call of Duty movie?
There's literally no reason for it other than them trying to save face and trying to make money because sales on Black Ops 7 were so abysmal that they're trying to recoup costs and get people re-interested in the franchise. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is reportedly the worst selling Call of Duty since the very first Call of Duty game. Like nobody cared about it. Everyone switched to Battlefield 6. Like,
Oh, Texas was badass.
I mean, it makes as much sense as fucking Fortnite trying to go up against Apex.
I mean, look, I think Fortnite could do it with the right marketing campaign.
Right. I mean, but like, they're doing certain things in, like, we were talking about the Call of Duty movie that they're getting ready to start filming. Who needs it? Why do you need it? That's what makes no sense.
I have no idea what we're talking about, so I don't know how to tag out of here.
Oh no! I was gonna say I wasn't sure. We were just waiting on you because we talked about the NCAA expanding to 76 teams, which I still think they should just go to 92, 96 and be done with it.
Sure.
We got the Kentucky Derby this week, and apparently a lot of a lot of horses have been dropped. Like there's a lot of cuts. A lot of scratches. But listen, Saturday, the Run for the Roses. Friday, the Run for the Lilies. for the Oaks and the Derby. It's always one of the more special times when it comes to horse racing. I tell people you need to at least enjoy one time the Derby.
Are we laying our ceremonial yearly nerd sport pony bet?
Well, I mean, I am on a what's it called? A 3-year streak. So, right now, what is it? We have some scratches in the Derby. Let me pull up the Kentucky Derby. Here we go. All right. All right. So, in the Derby, the things that you want to look for pretty much are how everyone is kind of set up. Guys like Renegade getting the rail when they should be on the outside is kind of a big deal. Guys like 6 Speed that are in the 17 slot, they're surprisingly 17 seed in 152 years have never, or the gate in 152 years has never won out of that gate. There is a quote-unquote curse when it comes to that. Figure that one out. But if I had to go with anybody, I'm not going with anybody out of the United States. I am going to stick with the guys that are based out of Florida coming through. This horse is not the favorite, but it is up there at 8-1, and that would be Chief Wallaby is what I'm putting my money on.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because it is coming. First off, the jockey is Junior Alvarado. Junior Alvarado is one of the better jockeys in the world. It is a Florida-based colt, meaning it's been racing in the Florida Derbies, Tampa Bay Downs out of Gulfstream, and yes, why am I talking about Florida when this race is in Kentucky? Good question. The dirt in Florida is the exact same dirt used at Churchill Downs.
Okay.
So when they're running, they're understanding what is already under them. It's the exact same type of dirt that is run on both.
Do they bring that type of dirt in from Churchill Downs? Because Florida's mostly sand.
So, well, it's dirt, sand. It's a mixture. So the one thing that Florida did that no one else has been doing lately, they've been running a lot of Tapeta. So a lot of synthetic turf. But they've been mixing the sand and the dirt. So the dirt that's in Churchill is being used, they've kind of split it with, they've been bringing it down to Gulfstream and Tampa. But the 12 horse Chief Wallaby, 8-1 on the morning line as of right now. It's probably around, you know what, I'll give you exact odds right now. I think it's 6-1 now. But if it'll load. That's funny. There we go. What was that?
Asking James if you ever bet on ponies.
James, you bet on horses or no?
Oh, I rode a horse when I was like 3, but I haven't since then.
That didn't answer the question. Do you bet on them?
Sure.
That's a no. If you bet on the ponies, you know exactly what we're talking about.
I guess no then. Huh.
Right. It's 9-1 as of today. The favorite is Renegade at 5-1. Also another Philly. Also another Florida bred. Problem is though is it's on the rail. That is why I do not trust that horse. The rail is one of the hardest spots to win from, especially in a field of 20. Kind of want someone in that middle position. Usually, from what I've heard, from what I've been told, that 9 to 16 spot. Which, I mean, right now you're looking at Wallaby, the Puma, and a couple other people. Great White is one of the biggest fucking horses in this thing and in this race. It's but I mean I'm going with Chief Wallaby. I'll put the money down for the Oaks. I don't really have an idea. I'm going more Counting Stars, but that's also just because of who the sire is, who the mother of the horse is. It's pretty much one of the best Oaks running horses that was ever around.
My dad raised horses. I know the lingo, sir.
Yes. So I gotta go with Counting Star. The one that I'm worried about is actually the one underneath them, is Meaning, and it is the off-breed of Gunrunner. You know, one of the fucking one of the best stakes race horses out there. So yeah, that one would worry me a little, but it's the Oaks. All I know is just make sure you bet with your head, not over it.
That's right, man.
The Oaks is tomorrow. Dude, I can't fucking wait. The Oaks it's going to be so much fun. The Derby Saturday. Now, I will joke around with Chris on this one when he said that, let's face it, everyone just shows up to show off their hats. He is not fully wrong there.
This was supposed to be a prank. It was supposed to be a prank. It's Herky Kids. So, like, the Herky Kids that did it are banned from Walmart for 5 years, bro.
But
we part to the party line.
But I don't know. Is there any other real news that has been floating around? Because that's really it. I mean, the Derby's around literally tomorrow. There's not a lot of news when it comes to we're not going to talk about the draft because, God forbid, no one needs to know about the draft. Hold on. We'll do that real quick. Hey, Ryan.
Yo.
How was the draft?
Draft.
Exactly. I thought you were going to say something else, though. Bitch, read the script.
I mean, look, the only thing that I got draft worthy is Stephanie. You guys know Stephanie.
Yes.
One of her friends' sons was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. He's offensive line.
Well, congratulations.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say don't nobody care.
No, but that's pretty cool news.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I've never met anybody that knows someone that's kid was drafted into the NFL. Do you?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Oh, fuck off, James.
This dude went to my. He didn't go to school with me. He was a few grades below me, but he got drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals a few years ago.
Ah, he's a bungle.
I mean, I know a dude that was drafted by Cincinnati Reds. Never made it above
There-
AAA though.
There was a kid that went to school where I went to school as a kid. He got he's going to college, but he was the #1 running back recruit in the entire country. Right.
But can he fish?
No, but he's a hell of a running back. Oh no, I'm in the South. He probably does know how to fish.
But, no, I mean... It's just, I don't know. I think we're more... I think,
Did you know me? I know something. You know me. Every now and then I go on the Captain Stuntcock conspiracy corner rant,
okay.
and I've got one, and you really need to check into it.
Oh, is this the one we were talking about?
The one that I was telling you about, and you can literally Google this and find all this information. But ever since it's been proclaimed by the president that the government has to release all of their files pertaining to UFOs. 11 UFO experts, NASA scientists, and NASA engineers have gone missing and been found dead.
Yeah.
The most recent one was found, I believe, burned to death inside his Tesla.
Ugh.
So, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's not a good way to go.
11 people that would be considered, quote, whistleblowers because they have apparently firsthand knowledge of extraterrestrials.
Yeah?
And these motherfuckers are getting whacked.
Yeah,
This
that's some
is
fucked
some
up shit.
Goodfella shit. This is some Goodfella shit for real.
You're not wrong.
Have either of you guys heard about that?
No, and I even started looking it up. I couldn't really find much about it.
I will send you some articles because I get them. Look, I wake up in the morning, I pour myself a cup of coffee, and I go through my news sources every day because I don't get any fucking news from America. All that shit is fucking left-wing, right-wing, political bullshit. I get my news from around the world.
Yeah.
And that's where you can find articles like this because, again, get the truth, you have to go to sources that are on the outside that do not give a fuck about America. You guys think New Zealand gives a fuck about America?
No.
Do you think Sweden gives a fuck about America?
Never.
Denmark?
No.
No. They have no vested interest in American news. But they cover it from an unbiased perspective, which is kind of fucking refreshing.
Because they can laugh
Like hell, dude.
because they can laugh about it.
Even one of the guys from Ancient Aliens ended up on the list. He went missing and he ended up being found fucking dead. 8 to 11 days later.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
So and also, again, this one was a suicide, I believe, is what they said. But like, if this dude was whacked and this was like someplace, wouldn't that lend credibility to the shit we've all made fun of for years on Ancient Alien?
Oh, yeah. Oh, give you full credibility.
James, where are you falling on the alien?
I think they don't visit us because we are a train wreck. They probably drive by the Earth and be like, ew, the ghetto, and go about their business.
Lock the space windows and keep driving?
Pretty much.
On Facebook, like I see some of the shit people post, and I'm just like, this is why we're not part of the fucking Galactic Federation.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a fun bit of news for you. Last weekend, Six Flags St. Louis opened for the season.
Okay.
And minutes after the park opened, it was shut down.
Interesting. Why?
Gangs of teenagers fighting at the entrance.
Ah! So they did not...
led to several dozen arrests and the reinstitution of a Six Flags St. Louis policy that hasn't been in use since the late 1970s, early 1980s. And that is, they have brought back Teenage Chaperone.
Yep.
Teenagers are not admitted to the park without an adult.
So, in New Jersey, that has been rolled out here too. If you are under the age of 18, you cannot be in the park. It used to be under the age of 16, but now it's under the age of 18.
It used to be like that out here. You could, you could be 16 years old and be like, oh, me and my friends want to go fucking hang out at Six Flags all day, and your parents would drop you off with your season pass and come pick you up when the park closed. It's fucking free summer.
Yeah, but so and if you and then they and now they're ratioing people too. That's the best part. So if
motherfuckers over sticking it in and breaking it off.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, a single day park pass for Disney is over $200.
Yeah, it's.
Make it make sense, Ronnie.
I agreed.
Come home now, motherfucker. We can get into this shit.
Listen, Disney is fucking out of their goddamn gourd to fucking make their shit that expensive.
Well, what's even more crazy is that people are doing it because
people pay for it. That's the real fucked up shit.
And like, it also makes me wonder what's going to happen to, other people. Like I am, I don't give a fuck. You guys can judge me, or you can say we listen and we don't judge. Hey, fuck you guys, judge me. I'm a fan of the social media account, The Magic of Disney with Thomas. Thomas is like a level 2, level 3 autistic young man, but he loves Disney. And his family takes him there so often that the actors know him by name on site.
Okay.
How is it going to this kid that, if he's having a bad day or whatever, his parents take him to Disney, he sees all of his favorite friends from the movies, and it fucking turns it. How is this being, over $200 a pop for a day pass going to affect that?
Oh, it's going to affect it a lot because, dude, when I tell you, if you do a
and let's be honest, that kid doesn't deserve that.
No. And I'm going to be brutally honest about this. Disney has, if you wanted to go to Disney for a week, For a week.
Oh, dude, 10 G's.
More. If you want to go with all the fucking glitz and glamour to it, it costs as much as a new car.
Now that's fucking crazy.
25 large, roughly. $25 fucking large is what, and that's if you get like the moderate hotel. And I'm not talking about the cheapo, like the middle of the road.
Okay, so here's my next question.
Okay.
Going to lead to like the end of that career path?
No, there will always be people that want to go to Disney.
They will, but if they're going to be dropping $25K or more, depending on what room they get, are they really going to want to pay somebody to do phone?
Yeah, I mean, it's already that type of stuff is already getting kind of the dead business already.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I fully get what you're saying.
They keep raising the prices on these parks or requiring chaperones.
Oh, you want to just go with the shit with Six Flags? Six Flags is they're getting sick and tired of seeing kids run amok. They're getting sick and tired of people being a babysitter.
Look, there's only one amusement park that I ever wanted to visit. It is no longer open. And just so you know how for it, I always wanted to go to a class action park.
So, funny you say that. You think they're not open?
And Action Park's been closed for a very long time.
Which version? If you're talking about the 80s version, yes, that is closed. If you're talking about the version that is open now, no. That's still Action Park is still around. It's not the Action Park from the Clash Action Park pod. That it's not that anymore.
Action Park. I'm talking the 10-foot, the water slide that drops 10 feet into ice cold water. I'm talking the Alpine slide, the Tarzan swing.
It's all still there.
So I'm coming up this summer, right?
That's the thing, though. What people don't understand is yes, that is still around, but I don't think it's around.
Because if the battle tanks are still there, we need to do a live episode from class. We all need to save up some money and some PTO, and we will all meet in New Jersey.
Yeah, so Action Park is actually, like I said, is around. It's still open, but it's not.
Imagine us doing this, okay? Battle tanks on the same field of battle with each other.
I would murder y'all.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I would send your tank spinning. You'd be fucking puking out that shit like David Spade in fucking
So now it's technically under the banner of Mountain Creek.
Okay, do they have the Mountain Creek battle tanks? Because if they have Mountain Creek battle tanks, we're planning a vacation, buddy.
So they, you want me to fucking amongst yourselves? I'll find out.
No, James, you down for this vacation, my friend?
If I can, it depends on when y'all want to. PTO until 2027.
You motherfucker! I was gonna say sometime this summer.
Can't take time off in the summer, man.
I'm still up for my promotion, and I get 2 weeks of paid fucking time off immediately if I get it.
Nice.
I can use whatever. I can use it whenever I want. Use a week, go out there, do a couple live episodes from Mountain Creek. And it would have to be during the summer because it's a water park.
So here you go. They have the Colorado River, which is the one that you used to wear a helmet on.
Yeah, that actually had rapids.
Yep. Bombs Away, which is the slide that you go cannonballing into a pool.
Oh, wait. Is that the one that was like, originally it's such a steep angle that sometimes you were not touching the slide?
Yes.
Oh.
River Run, which is a slide, you're literally sliding on stone.
Okay, that's fun.
The Canyon Cliff Jump, which is just
Tarzan swing.
No. This one you're just jumping off a platform. There is the Tarzan swing though there.
Okay.
Okay.
The cannonball slide's the one that dropped you 10 feet into the fucking cold-fed spring.
Yes. Now, you're talking about the H2O No, which is a 99 feet near vertical drop.
Yeah, you definitely are losing contact with the slide during that.
And then, if you want to throw back to the old action park, a ride called Zero G. Which is a speed slide with a loop in it.
Man, James, did you ever hear about the original loop at Class Action Park?
Yeah.
Like there were teeth in the top of it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they remade it. It's a sideways loop, but they remade it and they brought it back. I mean, it's pretty much the running joke, the pull the lever cronk. It's a bomb hatch ride.
Oh, pull the lever cronk!
Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
Man, for anybody that's still listening, you are a fucking trooper because this is just straight nonsense tonight. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am very, very...
Not low?
Not low. Not at all.
There's not, that's the thing. There is not a lot of news. So pretty much we're bullshitting.
Here's some motherfucking news, and this is cool news. I don't give a shit who you are. My old training partner, Eagle Eye, is 24 hours back in the United States from his first wrestling trip to Japan.
I thought you were going to say he got another one.
No, we're not going to talk about that on air, but I'll tell James off the air. That's fucking hilarious, right?
Yeah.
But he went over there, and the gimmick is super fucking over, just like I told him it would be. I look for him to go back and do longer tours in the future. So, congratulations, Bird Tits. You fucking did it, buddy. You've taken your first step towards legitimate international stardom, but don't forget, old Reinar knows all your tricks, and I will still whoop that ass.
So, right, while you were talking about that, something just popped up on my feed.
Is it pick in Japan? Because he posted that.
No, it's actually a photo of Dexter Loomis.
Cut off his hair and his beard.
What is he back to say?
He's going back, so he teamed back up with Indy Hartwell to shave his head.
Oh, beautiful.
So, love the fact that they're still doing the whole thing with him and Indy. I love that.
Because I will not lie, the Sam Law gimmick is fucking gold.
Oh yeah.
So I just saw something I'm scrolling Facebook. I just want to say it real quick. I'm going to hell for laughing at this, but Ryan, you are too. It says, Satan, welcome to hell. Why are you here? Me, I gave a blind guy a handgun and told him it was a hairdryer.
I think the thing I'm going to hell for laughing at is a T-shirt of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and it says, "Whose goddamn white baby is this?"
But no,
I'm sure I'm going to hell for that one, but it's not wrong. Dear white Christian baby Jesus.
who's called this baby is white. He is Caucasian. He is born from the mountain of Caucasus.
just because named him Darren doesn't mean he's Darren the baby.
Now that one might be mine. I'm still debating on that one, but this one, no, this one's white.
Why does this baby look like that security guard?
Yeah, this baby is white. This baby is born from the mountain of Caucasian. Oh, from Caucasus.
We're going to hell for that one.
I mean, listen, it could be worse. It could be you having a shirt that says downloaded.
I mean, I do got a tank top that says, "Trust me, it's big."
Oh my god.
I've also got one with
big.
I've got another one with a firecracker on the front of it that says, "I'm just here to bang."
Hey.
That's funny, right?
So did we ever get a reason why Keke Palmer is going to be in the new... She's playing Destiny. So is she playing the son? Is she playing the daughter?
I don't know, and I don't give a shit.
Oh, dude, let's face it. We're all waiting for the fucking... We're all waiting for, Spaceballs 2.
Spaceballs!
Okay, that's a giveaway. Lewis Pullman is now in the cast.
Spaceballs! Alright, so we got long...
Which is the son of Bill Pullman.
Right, like I said...
Yep. Would you like to know the name of his character?
What?
So we have Lone Star, we have Princess Vespa, and now we have Starburst.
I've only heard rumors, no confirmation to date. Is John Candy's son playing Barf Jr.?
Yes, and Dom DeLuise's kid is playing Jabba the Pizza the Hut.
But say, don't you dare! That's Pizza the Hut.
He's playing the son of Pizza the Hut. So yes, they are going to be in this movie.
I do love that Mel Brooks said that it will not be called The Quest for More Cash.
No, he found the money. It was in his basement.
Correct. So I think it's good. I think the official title is Spaceballs: The Next One.
No, the new one. It's like the old one, but newer.
The new.
Literally, I love that line. The fact that this motherfucker just made it. It's like, yes, thank you. Just the jokes that are going to be made.
I don't know if the world's ready for that.
Now, you know what the world's not ready for?
These nuts.
I mean, if these nuts are being exorcists.
Because let's be honest, they really didn't know how to receive History of the World Part 2.
No. A new Exorcist movie.
And a straight up Fuck you from Poland.
Thank you for that. Watch me. I really
we do
hope.
not need another one.
I
Let me ask this before I lose my shit.
oh, you're going to,
Is
but
this one supposed to be canon?
it does not say yet. But would you? Then they have not said anything about the cast. But would you like to know who's in the top billing for the cast?
Just the way you said that makes me want to say no.
Well, there's two that I actually find good. I'm hoping they're the priests. In all honesty, I'm hoping they are the priests. Lauren Fishburne and John Leguizamo.
Wait. Are they rebooting the original Exorcist?
I don't know. There's no description of this movie. Just the fact that they got a release date and a cast.
Fuck you, your mother cooks socks in hell.
Nice TV edit.
Oh my God, no. Leave that movie alone. William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist from fucking 1972 or 1974?
72.
Was a fucking masterpiece.
By the way, I'm not done yet.
Yes, you are.
No, because Diane Lane is in it. Don't know who she's playing, but I'll give you the last one that I have no idea who the hell she's going to be playing. And yes, I said she, because I think she's going to be the main fucking star. And it's ScarJo.
Who?
Scarlett Johansson.
Let me just go ahead and say this and get it out of the way.
Uh-huh.
This is why we fucking can't have nice things.
Yep. Why? Why? Not even the fact that why are we getting another Exorcist? Why does it have to be Mary Sued? If that's legit. Like, why are we getting a female Exorcist?
Diversity.
I mean, listen, I love Scarlett Johansson. I think she's a great actress. Not for this movie.
This movie's going to be received like a fucking turd in a punch bowl.
Yeah, it's just... no, it's like a baby Ruth in a pool.
I am going to fucking go shit in somebody's pool.
Well, make sure you go by their OnlyFans. You know, their fan for their house.
Great vengeance and furious anger.
Listen, make sure you bring it, put it in there, give them a nice Only Hams.
They're going to catch only hands.
But if you do it right, then you just can block it with an Only Pan.
Maybe I'll kick them in their only yams.
You had to think about that one. Well, listen, they could just stand next to their Only stand.
Give them a swift kick and turn it into only jams.
James is just sitting there going, "What the fuck is going on here?" Because he's an Only stand. No, that's the Rhea Ripley movement, the Only stands.
I mean, even if they're a tranny, it's only man's.
Only man's.
It rhymes, it counts. Fucking eat a cock.
Listen, it could be that, but you got to make sure you have those Only cans.
Maybe if they're a big fan of the Trick or Treat movies, we could have a side of Only Sam's.
Oh, thank you for actually leading in. You know what? Actually, thank you for leading into the segue for that one. I didn't even know you were going to do that. But speaking of Halloween,
Hey, neither did I. Oh, we're getting a new one.
Yep, that's what I was bringing up. Boys, we got one more with Robert Englund.
That's right. That's a Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'm talking about like actual Trick or Treat.
Oh, I didn't know we were getting a Trick or Treat, but no, we're getting a new Nightmare. One more. One more for the road, and then he's done.
Yes, they have announced that we're getting a new Trick or Treat. Sam will one more Halloween with us.
Not gonna lie,
And
kind of down for that too.
if you don't know who Sam is, go educate yourself, you filthy swine. And not the Trick or Treat with Gene Simmons and the fucking smoke that rapes chicks in the back of cars.
Okay, so I'm scanning through movies that are coming out. We're getting a movie this Thanksgiving that I'm interested in, but I don't know if anyone else will be.
What is it?
The movie is called Hershey. It is a biopic of Milton Hershey. And his empire from through the chocolate through the war, things like that.
Oh, you mean whenever they like cut the amount of sugar in it in half and made it more bitter?
Made it more bitter, but then they're also making like the M&Ms and the melt in your mouth, not in your hand line, like things like that.
Okay.
Playing Milton Hershey, Flint Whitrock. Or Finn Whitrock, sorry. Whitrock was he was in The Big Short, Unbroken, My All American, kind of like a lot of B-ish films, but he's a decent. I actually like that. But where all the money went had to be for his wife, who is being played by Alexander Daddario.
Okay.
I'm very interested to see how they do this because let's face it, Hershey, OG Willy Wonka. The jokes of all that, it's Milton Hershey. I mean, shit, he built a town for the people that work at Hershey Park. Or Hotel Hershey. Like, they live in a fucking town.
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested. I definitely am. I will definitely check that out. That comes out the 26th of November. There's a lot of biopics. Because you're getting an I Played Rocky biopic where it's with Matt Dillon is in it.
Okay, why?
I don't know. This has nothing to do with Stallone. Stallone has nothing to do with this, apparently.
Oh, for anybody that cares, for anybody that is a fan of anime, they've been working on the last few movies for the Demon Slayer anime to wrap it up. It was just announced that the lead art director for the show has passed away, leaving the series in total chaos.
It will never be in chaos because they will always finish it. They will find ways to finish it. But Matt Dillon's playing Frank Stallone.
Playing Frank Stallone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I never thought I would be seeing Matt Dillon being in a fucking Rocky movie.
Frank Stallone, interesting choice.
Yeah, right. Like, and the kid they got to play Rocky, is an unknown. He looks like Sylvester Stallone. Like he's
Oh,
pretty.
legit.
He legitly looks like Sly.
Like he could be an illegitimate child.
Yeah, but it's not his kid.
You don't know, dude. He was fucking crushing puss back in the day.
I mean, he was also doing gay porn. But what are you getting at?
I mean, I know he did porn. I don't know if it was gay porn.
I mean, he did something.
It probably was gay porn.
Because he did a movie called The Party at Stud and Kitty's to pay for Rocky.
Hey, yo, Kenny, gotta go.
Where
Sorry.
he earned the nickname the Italian.
Yeah.
Give myself the nickname Head and Shoulders.
That was weird.
Dude, have you seen the show Invincible?
Yeah.
I don't.
Go on YouTube and look up Meat Canyon. I'm so lonely. It's fucking great. Sorry, I'm starting to get kind of delirious with exhaustion, so I'm kind of just spurting out random shit. Anyway, continue what you were talking about.
But no, like in general, looking at what we have coming up, like the theaters should be. They need to start lowering ticket prices again because you're gonna get a lot more people that are gonna want to go back to the theaters. Because that was a big thing. We're gonna get at the end of the summer. By the way, remember how I told you there were movies that were being remade that should never be remade? Here's another one we got for you. Cliffhanger.
Yeah, that one should be left alone. There is an official movement online to do Tropic Thunder 2.
Yeah. I mean, we are getting Super Troopers 3.
I don't know how they're gonna find they would ever fucking do a second one for that.
What? For which one?
Tropic Thunder.
Oh. I mean, they wanted to do one with Tom Cruise's character, just as that.
I'd watch a Tug Speedman movie,
Moomy?
but it's got to be Simple Jack.
Oh yeah.
You make me happy.
This movie that I watched the trailer for it, The Ice Cream Man, looks fucking weird. It's a movie with Eli Roth. I mean, that alone is weird.
Yeah, it'll be like an M. Night Shyamalan
So
movie.
he drugs. So the premise of it is.
And then it'll have a stupid fucking ending.
So the premise of it is, as of right now, from what the trailer shows, is that he drugs ice cream bars to manipulate children.
Oh, cool! That's just what we need in the midst of the fucking child trafficking epidemic and the Epstein releases. A movie about a dude that drugs children.
I'm just
Let me
saying.
guess.
Listen, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just. Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
I
That's stupid. It's robo retarded.
I mean, we're getting Jackass, Supergirl, Toy Story 5. I mean, they kind of pushed off that Fast and the Furious movie that they were supposed to do.
They need to. That franchise is dead.
Yeah. June 5th, dude. Scary movie.
I'm ready for that.
Feel bad for Masters of the Universe because they're going up against it.
Yeah, they're going to get their ass whooped. All right, so give me a number on Scary Movie 6 stocks to buy on HSX tonight.
Oh, go full tilt. The movie's gonna be amazing.
So what do you say, 1,500?
Yeah.
Push 1,500 shares. Do we want to put a dividend for opening weekend to do well?
Oh yeah, it's because you know it's gonna do well.
All right. I'll get that in. We'll see how we do on it. Because the last time we did well on one of these was It Chapter 2.
Yeah. But all right, I think it's time to bring this home because I don't think there's a lot of other news.
There really isn't.
No, it's been a slow week. It's not shocking. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the show. If you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at F and Ronnie.
At StonecockSTL.
And fuck Twitter.
Yeah, well, Twinkie Tits over there will just not bother. But, with that being said, thank you for listening to the show. If you like what you heard, tell your friends if you didn't.
Go fuck yourself.
I hope you jerk off a fucking stallion called Reach Around.
Oh my god.
I hope you get out of bed in the morning and stub your fucking pinky toes super hard.
And tell your enemies, but until then, always remind them that you can never take 3 steps forward if you don't take 4 steps back. Wait, what?
Hope you get herpes.
Yeah, this is why you can't have nice things. Good night, everybody!